Sixx Sense with Nikki Sixx.
It's Jenn and Nikki Sixx, Sixx Sense. I'm here with everyone in P.O.D. and everyone they're related to.
Nice.
You guys brought, how many people are in here right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's not including the
9,
taco truck
10, 11,
outside.
12.
Hey, 2 of us are Mexican.
Orale.
Yeah.
I
There
mean,
you
like,
go.
you come deep.
Yeah, we're Mexicans, not cans.
Right. You're very able. Man. But who, like,
Especially with all the controversy these days, we can do it.
We can do it.
That's right.
You can do it.
That's right. What role do these people play? Nobody ever asked that question.
Well, see
like,
the
I
guy.
wanna
See
know.
the guy with the beard.
I see the guy with the beard, the one that's
Yeah.
Yeah, the one
we
that's
can't
okay.
tell you what he does.
That's a
He's a
secret role.
hitman.
Okay.
He's hiding something with that beard. He's hiding something with that beard.
I like
we
it.
have 2 of our boys. Louis Baba, he's our backup. He plays in the band. And then we got
He's
the
sitting in
homies.
the throne over there like a king, like an
Cooker is
emperor.
the best photographer
he
in the
goes,
world. We
"I
got some
wanna
label
sit
people.
here."
Emperor, yeah.
Just all friends.
Emperor Baba.
Who are the
Big
kids?
Timmy T.
I have my son. He graduated. Now he's my drum tech, so he travels around with me,
What?
drum teching for me. Yeah,
That's
He's back there in the
rad.
chair.
And that hair. Can I have that hair when you're done with it?
Dreadlock.
Man, that's really cool. It's good to see like a big family environment kind of come in here because
yeah.
most of the time we have, one member of a band or just the whole band sitting here and I can already feel the love just kind of like
all
pour.
fans.
It's
all,
cool.
all good vibes.
We're
Good
close,
vibes.
we're close to home too, so it's not like we're out on tour right now. We're doing our CD release, L.A., Anaheim, San Diego. So we brought up all the family.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The album is called The Awakening and it's out on Friday. By the time this runs, we can say it's out now. The single is This Goes Out to You.
Yep.
Beautiful song.
Oh, right on.
Thank you.
Loved it. Loved it.
Thank you.
What kind of situation did you put yourself in to get that vibe?
It's called Living in Southern California.
Right?
Pretty much.
When you live in a place like San Diego, it's very easy to be inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? No, we've been a band together now 23 years. Long time. And you know what? Like we were saying in all these other interviews we were doing today, it's like we feel very grateful to keep doing what we're doing. What we doing.
What we do.
What we doing.
What we do.
What we do.
We tell everybody all the time. We talk to fans all the time, and we say, hey man, we wouldn't be playing if it wasn't for you guys. You know what I mean? And you telling us we enjoy your music, keep doing what you're doing, and don't just keep putting out your music. So for us, this is a part of a song that, and if you take it that way, it's for San Diego, for our fans all over the world that support our band, and it's a nice feel good song, up tempo too.
It's beautiful though. You can feel it.
Nice.
You can feel the love in that song too. I love it. You say this record was a pivotal movement for the band. Why is that?
Well, I mean, because it's not just 10 songs.
Mm-hmm.
It is 10 songs, but with a story.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of deep stuff that we're not going to get into right now that's going on in the story, the backstory. But we did a concept record that basically, touches on a bunch of struggles that I think we all deal with. And the main character of the story is dealing with a lot of stuff like that. What would you say?
It's a journey about.
It's a journey
character.
about struggle, tragedy, hope, and a redemption, and forgiveness.
The awakening.
Yeah.
The awakening. Yes, nice.
Hopefully, we'll get a really dope indie film director to do a little
something real
movie
cool.
to it
Yeah.
or
We want to do
something.
as much as we can with it.
That would be cool to have the visual element with it.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas for what it would look
Well,
like?
we were told that we needed to talk to you. You know all the directors in town.
I know all
You
the
got the
directors.
hookups.
Right,
You
nice.
got
I
the
don't even know
hookups.
if I've met one.
Right on.
So you
Living
may
in
need to go
LA,
somewhere
you know,
else.
You know no one.
No, and I live in Burbank. I can show you where they are.
Just point us in the right
Yeah,
direction.
where
That's
they
good. Yeah, where they.
Different coffee houses and such they frequent.
Right. But I mean, when you would put a visual element to the album, do you have an idea for what the scene would look like?
We haven't really discussed in depth, but I think we pretty much would come up with something.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the imagery of the actual album cover is kind of in that vein.
Mm-hmm. Cool. How will being on tour be different this time than prior? How has it changed over the years? I mean, Are you bringing out family a lot of the time?
When we can. I mean, I have 3 kids. My son, he's going into the 3rd grade.
What's up?
What's
Me
up?
too. I want you to see a picture of
Oh,
there you go.
him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, keep it in the
Nice.
fam.
Yeah.
But
Sweet.
I'm actually homeschooling him just so I can
Oh, cool.
bring him with me. Obviously, when he gets a little older, things might change. But he loves being out on the road.
He's like a tour dog already.
Yeah.
been
He's
with us
already
for,
got
like,
it down.
years.
Yeah.
Like he's an old wise man when it comes to
Yeah. He can point you in the direction of
Yeah.
catering.
Hey, the
every
good,
time.
the bad, and the ugly. He goes back home and he's like, "How'd you learn that?"
He's got all
Well,
these
I was
bad.
on
He's
the
got all
road.
these
That's a
bad
little
man
bit
habits
too
that he's
much,
picked up on the road.
Not-
His
not
mom's
quite
like,
third
"What
grade
did you
yet,
just
no.
say?"
No one touches his bunk. They walk by and they're like, it's his.
But to kind of answer your question, I know something that we've tried this past 2 months of touring. We've done a lot of C and D markets, a lot of outskirts of town, playing in little, tiny, sweaty little rock and roll clubs. But it's kind of like the same idea we have with this record. The reason why we did a concept record is trying to get people and engage people to listen to the record from beginning to end. You can listen to it 100 times, 1,000 times. Hopefully, there's something new that you'll discover.
Yep.
And I think with touring too, it's kind of like we're trying to engage the concert goer again. Like, hey, come out to these shows, man. This is where the fun is.
Yeah,
This is-
especially in a small
Right.
place.
This is where the magic is. You got to
that's awesome.
and you got to support the local scene, these local rock and roll clubs, because everything has become so corporate. Where you can get a festival show. Before it was like you get one festival show, Woodstock or something.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Now it's like every weekend in every major city, $20-$25 you can see 30 bands, which is amazing, but also kind of ruins it for them new concert goers that just and them underground bands that really like burning down those rock clubs. So we played a lot smaller clubs. Fans were coming out of the woodworks, which was an amazing thing, and not just the city folks.
Yeah, it's always cool as a fan to walk away and go, God, I can't believe I saw them there.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah,
were
no,
right
true.
there,
Up close and
you
personal,
know?
yeah.
We got both reactions. I talk to guys who are like, dude, what are you doing playing
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
And then other people are like, dude, I hate big shows, man. This was nuts. This was,
Yeah.
So hopefully,
It's weird because you have to kind of like make the adjustment. Like
Yeah.
we went and played Bogota, Colombia this past weekend.
I mean, you can say that on repeat if you want.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
keep-
yeah.
Bogota, Colombia.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
Bogota, Colombia.
That's
man.
right.
The face.
You have
Face with it or it
to. That's the
doesn't
only way
work.
you can get it out. You know what I'm saying?
Very mucho of you.
Pure Bolivian.
Like, but what I was getting at is that the crowd was so big. It was like 100,000 people.
Yeah.
And we're on this stage, and I felt so disconnected
Yeah.
from everybody.
No, it's
I was
true.
like, man, I can't. Can I hear? What's going on? Like,
Yeah, it's just a totally
'cause-
different feeling.
And we did some touring here previous, like the month before, and we were playing the clubs that Sonny's talking about, and sometimes we can't even get the monitors to sound right. So it's like just trying to adjust is weird, but it's funny, but it's also it's an experience, and we're
of the
definitely
adventure.
we're very stoked to do it all.
And what's it like with your fans in a smaller club? Do you get to come in contact with them?
Sometimes
That's
it's too
oh,
close.
yeah.
Sometimes you're
That's-
like,
that's
you know
what's-
what? I have to go to the bathroom. This
Yeah.
is the only bathroom right here.
Yeah,
And
I'm
they're
not
like,
gonna lie.
looking
I'm
at
not
you
gonna
with the
my
crap.
shoe. I just walked through the outhouse 20 times. And you take it off. You're like,
The
dang,
worst time
you
is
for reals?
Hey, the worst time is Wuv's trying to take a dump, and then you see a kid going down like this. Hey, is that what?
It's like, look at
Shoes?
it's like his
You can't
eyes
get
are
those
cracked.
vans here. You can't get those vans here.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It was middle of summer, and the only bathroom there is in the venue. There's no like green room. That's how small the club is.
Yeah.
And I took my black and white checkered van, so I colored them in with my own color. So obviously it's a homemade shoe.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, dude, I gotta go take a dump, dude. Rushing there before the show. I'm sitting there trying to hide my shoes. So I'm like, they're gonna know when they're looking at my shoes on stage. Like, dude, I saw that dude in the bathroom.
It's like the old school heads up 7-Up game when you cheated and then
Yeah,
you look when you just see the shoes. You're like, who's wearing those shoes? Like,
Yeah.
it was him.
Totally.
So then I found a split screen photo of my shoes in the toilet. Oh my God. And then on stage, no, just kidding.
Oh god.
Some guy
Instagrammed it.
He Instagrammed it.
Sonny taking a shit in the shit.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God. Oh my God. When you're on tour like this, how far back in your catalog can you go? Or do you go? Or will you go?
That's a Trey
Oh my God, I have so
question.
many questions. That's 3 questions in one.
Wow.
Trey
Yeah.
would like to go way back.
I wouldn't like
and-
to go way back. I would just, you always put your best player in the game. That's all. You got great players, you put them in the game.
We did our counting today because we didn't even know. We have 15 records that we put
Wow,
out,
yeah.
like rap, but 10 studio records.
Yeah.
And like there's fans that'll
EP,
scream out
like-
stuff like from 92 and we're
Yeah.
like, there ain't no freaking way, bro. Like I'm telling you right now.
See, I have
We
a,
ain't
I
them
have-
guys anymore.
I've
We
been
ain't them
waiting.
guys
I've-
anymore.
On a side note, I've been waiting for a perfect time to release this shot, and it's from Tour.
What is it?
Oh man, the glamorous life of the rock and roll tour band.
that's
Perfect.
disgusting. There you go.
There it is.
Oh man,
That
That's
looks
crazy.
like that's not my shoes.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
She said,
I think looking at our set list, we probably go as
but that's
far
glamour,
back to
right? That's glamour.
That is glamour.
What is it?
And it's true.
Yeah,
We go
like,
as far
people
back-
don't
we
know
go back-
that.
we go as
No.
far back
They're
as
like,
to,
oh my gosh.
Nobody can see that on the
Fundamental.
radio right
Yeah,
now.
dude,
Marcos.
so- We
That's
just
okay. We
wasted
have to
5
post.
minutes.
You have to post that somewhere.
We go as far
Because now
back,
we
we go
need a
as far back
visual.
to like
Fair time.
fundamental.
She thinks it's beautiful. So
It's
that's all
beautiful.
Because she's the only one that can see it.
Yeah. Seeing is believing, right?
True.
I made a believer out of her.
Do that on the next video interview.
Oh my god. How far back do you go?
Yeah.
Fundamentals probably the
Fundamentals,
farthest we
as
go.
far
That's
back
our
as we
first.
go.
Yeah.
Well, we talk about
What
going
makes-
even further.
Yeah.
Like just like a medley. It just kind of
Oh,
plays
that's
like 2 or
We've done
3
it. We've done
songs.
it.
Do you not want to do it again?
No, we will.
I think we'll do it. I think it's a good idea.
It's just the funny thing is the one kid that's super hardcore about the song
He'll be
is
howling
all
out.
about it, and then like the rest of the crowd's like, "What is that?"
He's all-
it's like,
What song is that?
bro?
He's all anti our mainstream records and
he's the
just
one
wants
guy.
nothing but our indie songs.
I can't get it, man. It's not even out anymore.
He's like, dude, Stuff the Punk was your best album. It's like 20 years old.
Like,
Yeah.
really?
That was your best album.
Actually, we had only been playing our instruments for like a few years then,
Yeah.
we were 17, dude. It's good stuff. Thank you. But
It's pretty
Right,
impressive.
right.
When you go
Give
back
the
and
new
listen
stuff
to
a
it, though,
chance.
when you go back and listen
Right.
to it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Would you
Yeah.
compare?
I mean, I
years
wasn't
ago,
even
I was-
born yet, but
I mean, listen to the title, "Snuff the Punk."
we were
No doubt.
slaying suckers.
Slaying suckers, that's right.
Suckers with a Z. We were slaying suckers.
Straight hitman in
Suckers.
full effect.
Suckers. Would you compare any part of The Awakening to any of your past albums? Are there any similar sounds?
I like to say that the last record, Murder Love, like the last song, "I Am," is kind of like the gateway and channel to the new record, to
Oh, I
the
love that.
to the growth of the new record.
Yeah.
We still have yet to play "I Am" live because Sonny doesn't want to do it.
No, it has nothing to do with me, dude. I'm just
Let's
not gonna,
do it.
I'm just not gonna scream in some
Hey,
little
don't-
kid's face.
Don't mind us. We're just the band that tells a whole bunch of inside jokes, so nobody gets it
Yeah.
on the radio.
But we're laughing.
Well, I
We're
like
having
it.
a great time over here.
And I have to laugh so it looks like I'm included.
Yeah.
I have no idea
So
when
So
you're
you're not the
laughing.
odd man out.
But I like it.
Yeah.
You guys have some guest stars on this upcoming album as well, right? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
That just, I think it's more of something cool for us. We've done it from our first major record. We had HR from Bad Brains, and that was like one of our heroes. Each record we've been allowed to put somebody on it that we love and respect. Mostly it's been about old school cats, but then we've had some, some current and cool people. In this record we did Lou from Sick of It All. Again, we're big fans. And then Maria from In This Moment jumped on a track which was in the concept of the record, which was perfect, was fitting, and she killed it.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
I
she's
can't wait to hear that. That's going to be really
They're
cool.
good peoples.
What did writing look like for this record? Was it a spiritual experience?
Well, you know what we
Everything's
started.
spiritual.
It started like about a month, a year prior to the actual album coming out. Like actually recording it. Me and Trey were getting together with Wuv, and we were just jamming some ideas out, and then it kind of progressed, and we started having conversations with our producer Howard Benson, and then just started throwing ideas around, and next thing you know, we're doing a concept record, and The Awakening was given birth.
Is that the way you guys have written in the past as well?
Yeah.
We're an old school garage band, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we get together and we've been playing since we were in high school. And Marco's come up with a riff, you know what I mean?
just kinda feel it
Yeah,
out
we
and
just
go
feel
with
it
it.
out. We
Cool.
never really have something like structured. It's like, hey, dude, let's jam.
It's
Like, I got
weird. It's
something.
weird. It's weird too these days because a lot of bands they write in different cities and they send
Yeah.
MP3s to each other and all this
Yeah,
other
they're
crazy
not
weird
together.
stuff.
Which we haven't done
like
yet,
Wolf
but
said-
if
but
everyone
like Wolf
moves,
said, old school. We're just the kind of guys we get in a room with each other and we just
We just
start
ain't the
jamming.
put
Marcos
together
comes up
band.
with some banging riffs, and then we just start, doing our
It's
thing.
super organic.
It's super
Yes.
organic.
Love that.
Yes.
it's all about the feel, and then
Yeah.
then we can kind of judge it. Then you know what? I'm not feeling that groove, or I'm not feeling
Or I
it.
like this part, I don't like that part.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
switch, you change it up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can I just say that it's great to see you guys get along? Like, just a whole band that gets along and likes each other. Well, at least you're putting on a show if you hate each other.
No, we do. No, we like brothers.
Like,
we like brothers.
I love this.
Yeah.
I really, really do.
23 years.
I think all bands.
what
I think all bands trip out on us too.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
like we're
Even
on tour.
crew members, they're like,
We're on
dude, you
tour,
guys
we
are
go
all
to-
eating together.
It's
Yeah, we go to
cool.
catering together. They're like, you're
hell?
selling
What
your
are you
band mix
doing?
and
We
catering?
play with bands all the time where like they don't even see each other until they hit the stage, and it's like,
Yeah.
how do you? That's crazy.
But
Yeah.
that comes from growth as brothers, like through all the ups and downs and learning.
How far away do you live from each other?
All the same city.
I mean, are we talking
Trailer's the furthest.
I live the furthest way, but it's like
Blocks.
Like
20
mid-
miles, maybe.
Minutes.
I think Trey's the furthest.
Trey's
20
Why'd
miles.
you leave?
Me and Sonny,
He left the Glika,
I went to
homie.
Glika.
He left the hood.
me and he
wanted to
was a
move with all the
transplant
white
anyway.
I was
He-
trans-
He
yeah, I'm a
wanted to chill with the
transplant.
white folks.
I moved close to my mom.
Yeah.
Crying out loud.
Guys.
Let's do it, my mom.
That's the way to do it.
Jeez, guys.
Yeah.
I miss my
And I'm
mom.
gonna tell you right now, like me and Sonny live probably the closest to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, like
Wuv-
bike
Wuv-
ride.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
And when I say bike, I mean Harley.
There you go.
but you know what's
My
funny,
Harley.
interesting that you say that is that our good friend of ours, Jay Baumgartner, was like, you know, I work with all these bands, and you know what's funny is all the majority of all the bands hate the band that they're in,
They want to be in a different band.
and they're successful,
sounds like
and
a
they're
nightmare,
and
man.
they're successful making money with it, and they're like, I wish I was in this
true.
band.
We
I wish
see
my
that.
band sounded like this
You
band.
know what you call those fools?
Ridiculous.
Sucker MCs. Straight up.
No, it's the grass
Suckers.
is always greener on the other side.
Yeah.
But if you water your grass,
Oh,
it'll
I
be
remember
just
my
as
first
green.
interview.
Who's
You know
that?
what's funny? It's
that?
none of ours. It's somebody's. Who is
Oh,
it?
somebody in the studios.
Who's that guy?
It's my
Jeez.
producer.
Who's that guy?
Oh,
Yeah,
Hey,
for
do you have
Christ's
sound
sake.
effects in here like a morning show?
yeah.
I remember my.
That's
I
the only
remember
thing we
my
have.
first.
You don't have any
interview.
of the program
Listen,
sounds?
sweets.
No.
Listen
We need
to
the
it.
sound from
make one,
like we
though.
need the sound from Price is Right. Burp, burp, burp,
Hey, it's funny because she told us all we better
She
have
told
our
us all,
phones
yeah.
off when we
Stern.
start. No, I'm just
She gave us a stern talking to when we came in.
Oh,
here.
guys,
Slapped
phones
my
off.
phone out of my hand.
Oh.
She had a bad run on Plinko.
She
Planko.
collected.
45 on that.
She took all our phones and put them in a basket.
Yeah,
and
she
then-
did. You get them when
And
you
then left hers
leave.
out.
I thought I was back in the Pinta.
I hate that.
Now she's in the interview.
She's been laughing this whole time, but really doesn't care less. Could care
Oh my god, I love it. P.O.D. The Awakening out on Friday the 21st. Guys, thank you so much for being
Yeah,
here.
Thanks for having us.
having us.
Big fan of the show, like I
Yeah.
told you. I
Thank
love
you.
to hear it in San Diego. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Tell Nikki we said what's up.
Yeah. Tell
Tell that homie what's up.
Suckers.
Nikki Sixx and Jenn on the Sixth Sense. With Nikki Sixx.